Okay, so our first little topic here is Brewster. Now, this is a very, very credible source, Ninja here. Ninja, okay, so this tweet is actually a pretty old tweet. This is old, but it's been very forgotten, okay? Alright, let's read it. Museum. There's entries for 2 extra museum upgrades. All 3 levels after the tent seem to contain an art section. Okay, so after the tent, we got 1 upgrade. We got the art gallery. That was our upgrade after the tent. So then there's 2 more upgrades. I'm assuming it's probably going to be for the coffee shop and the museum cafe. I'm assuming it'll be for Brewster and Celeste to have their own shops. I assume that it'll be for that. So there's that. It's a bit of an old tweet, April 19, 2020, but it seems to be very forgotten. It seems to be very, very forgotten. And the next, there also seems to be 2 standalone buildings. Museum shop and the museum cafe. I don't know, like, I would love a standalone building for Brewster, but I just do not know if that's gonna happen. It seems a bit too good to too good to be true. That's what it is. Too good to be true. It seems way too good to be true. I think that they'll just get shops in the museum. I do not think that it'll be anything outside of the museum. But it seems that's what the game files say. So, I mean, maybe we can trust it. Which incorporates a gyroid section. I think that there's no doubt that we'll definitely get gyroids in the game. There's no doubt in my head that we'll get gyroids. I think that we'll definitely get them at some point in time. I don't know when, but yeah. So there's that. There's that. Next, we have what is next? We've got this right here. This spot could okay. You guys might not know what you're looking at, okay? You guys might not know what you're looking at. This is a spot in the museum. Right here. This is in the museum. And this could be a spot where, as to where Brewster is. You can see that it is roped off. It is fenced off, whatever it is. It's like fenced off, and there's a door. Where would it lead to? Definitely Brewster. Alright, so I actually have to show you guys a bit more in depth of that spot right there. So let me switch on over. Of course, for those who are just here, my transition today is not working. I'll fix it. It like corrupted or something, so I'll fix it in a bit. But let me go over here and let me show you guys where that actually is. Let me turn up the game volume a little bit. Alright, so that door, the door that I just showed you, we could see Brewster right there. But the only thing is, look how far it is away. It's very far away. It's very far away. Hold on, look. So you go through the fossil area, and then you go all the way over here. You have to go all the way here. And I believe it's right up here. I believe. Yes. Wait. No. Hold on. The screen's like dark. Hold on. The screen is dark. I can't see anything. Oh no. Hold on. Sorry. The screen was like dark. It's not up there. It's so you go over here again. Oh yeah. Okay. And then it's all the way over here. That is a very long hike. If Brewster were to open up right there. That is a very, very long spot. But potentially, I thought maybe we could see some gyroids down here. Like we could, like you don't really donate gyroids, do you? I don't think so. But like we could, like maybe just have them here, on display or something. You know? I think that'd be pretty cool. And then of course the roost would be right here. That'd be pretty cool. It's definitely. I think something will open up right here, whether that's the museum shop or the roost. I think something will be right here. There's a door that I cannot go past. Something will be there eventually. Something has to be there. Something will be there. But yeah, let's actually get a zoom in. It's got some nice doors though. I can tell you that. It has some nice doors. I do not know what is going to be there though. Shop or cafe. One of those two. I don't know. But yeah, that's that part. And let's go back to the to this. Let me switch on over my inputs. Who just tuned in or recently tuned in? This is the door that I think Brewster will come through. Yeah. So if we get Brewster, hold on. I'm gonna actually go back just to show. Okay, hold on. Never mind. If we get Brewster, he could be here. Now here's the thing. Here's the thing. Look how far this is from the museum doors. All right. Look how far this is. We've got one door, and that was quite a long walk as well. And then we've got another door over here, another long walk. And then, guess what? We've got another door and a long walk. I don't know, like, I would make that walk, but I'm not sure how many people are going to be annoyed with how long of a walk that actually is to get to the roost if it is there. People are not going to like that at all. Honestly, I originally thought if we get a museum expansion that we could see a staircase right here, go up to that way, and have this like red mat connect. Or I thought maybe, you know, a staircase right here on both sides, museum shop, museum cafe. I thought it could be like that. The cafe and Brewster. Obviously, we talked about this before, but we're going to go over some more in detail. If potential fence customization and new museum upgrades Animal Crossing New Horizons, new museum upgrades in Animal Crossing is not enough for you, data miners have also revealed another collection of keywords that appear to be linked to a cafe. It's been reported that C Cafe has surfaced within the code, hinting at a new cafe. Another string label, IDR, I don't know what it means, Museum Cafe, has also been found and is once again used as a camera parameter to set up the in-game camera. This is just speculation, but it's entirely possible. This is the parameter the camera uses once inside the cafe. Furthermore, the details held within the game's code for Brewster has been in the game since the latest 1.10 update, and some of his parameters have been adjusted, which once again may suggest that the developers are preparing him to actually appear in the game. So, quite honestly, I feel like the Brewster update is like already finished. They just don't know. They're like testing it and like making sure everything's good. But I'm sure he's already finished. When it says that there's a new camera angle or whatever, I think it definitely means that we'll get Brewster. And it'll have, so in like City Folk, you would walk in and he would be like to your right. It was hard to explain, but like the camera angle was not like the same as like looking like dead on. There's different camera angles to it, and I feel like that is pretty accurate. How they're saying that, you know, different camera angles in cafe could link up together. I think that's pretty accurate. So yeah, museum cafe. Like, what else is the cafe? I think that we're definitely getting Brewster. It's just who knows when. We're definitely gonna get Brewster. It's just who knows when. Nobody knows when. I 100% doubt Brewster will come to the museum. That door is used for decoration. That's why there are so many in the museum. A door is just for decoration. We've seen it happen before. It could be. It definitely could be. But like, I would absolutely love a standalone building. Like, I am all for that. I would rather a standalone building than in the museum. I would hate if he's in the museum. But it just seems very, very likely, and it seems a standalone building is just too good to be true. I wish that like we could have like an option, like standalone or in the museum, because not everyone would like want a standalone because they don't have enough space on their island. So I wish that like Tom Nook would like ask you when you plan on upgrading the museum, or Blaze would ask you when you plan on upgrading the museum, do you want it to be in the museum or standalone? I would say standalone, but that's just me. It should be the exact same on the inside. Just standalone or in the museum. That we should have an option for that, because not everybody wants it outside. Not everybody wants it to be standalone. Me on the other hand, I want it to be standalone. I want it to be standalone. I would make the nicest spot for it. On the other hand, it's like Brewster's Cafe would not be that far in the museum. Okay, so I had to go through the fossil door, and then to the other room, and then to another room. I had to go through like 27 rooms just to get to that door. So that would lead me to believe that Brewster's Cafe is not going to be back there. I think maybe something will be back there. Of course, something. I don't know what it will be, but something will be back there. But there's always that chance of having Brewster's Cafe back there, but I don't know. It's just I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it. Like nobody would go to Brewster if he's all the way back there in the museum. No one would actually go to him. Nobody would. I don't want standalone. I don't have enough room on my island. Yeah, that's why I feel like that we should have an option whether to do standalone or non-standalone. That's why I feel like Tom Nook, when you're upgrading the museum, Tom Nook should actually ask you, do you want this to be standalone or a museum upgrade? I think that we need an option because one, it would make islands much more like you know, when like you go to a friend's island, like you know, you don't know if they put their shop in the museum or standalone. It would be a mix-up, and I think it would just make everybody happy to do standalone or in the museum. It would just give everybody options. You know, imagine if you worked for Brewster and you got paid in bells but only once per day. You could work for Brewster once per day in New Leaf, but you got paid in like some beans or whatever. Like, I don't know what they were for. I've never actually tried planting them. You may be able to like plant them. I don't know, but he would like pay you in beans. It was kind of weird. I mean, it wasn't weird, but like I didn't know like what to do with them, you know. So I'm assuming if Brewster comes back, which he definitely will, he will definitely be able to. We can definitely be employees of him, I think. But yeah, I mean, it was pretty fun working for him. I didn't care about a reward or anything. If Brewster gets a standalone building, do you think they should change the building's appearances? I think that they should definitely change how it looks from New Leaf to New Horizons. Like, it should definitely get a makeover inside and outside. But yeah, it should definitely be changed. Inside, keep it like relatively the same, but like change it up a little bit, of course. I would honestly prefer KK Slider to actually play his songs in the Roost. I would like that a lot better than in the Plaza, so that's something there.
I cut her off when I say that we're done, but I say that we're done every day. Don't want me back, but you keeping me rough. You tell me what you want from me. You was so 50, is you really with me? Cause I can be gone in a day. What do you want from me? What do you want from me?